So today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you normally see on the channel, but I think there is a very important message behind this one. So let's roll the intro and talk about the importance of extra cold storage in your home. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's Quizzy Dog here, and like I mentioned before, in today's video, we're going to go over the topic of cold storage and why specifically it's important not just right now with what we're dealing with health-wise globally with COVID-19, but why I think we should get into good habits now to extend for better habits in the future. So to give you guys a little bit of backstory, my family and I, we are a family of four. I have two daughters and my wife, and we all live, of course, in our family home. This home underwent a flood last September that kind of ravaged the whole basement. So we're in the process, as you can sort of see in some of the framing here and in some of the past videos, we're in the process of doing a little bit of a rebuild. And one thing I noticed in the rebuild process, and then specifically with everybody currently being home right now, was the lack of storage in our kitchen. Our fridge is absolutely full of stuff. And what tends to happen is we go to the grocery store, we bulk buy what we think are more healthy products than not, a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables, things like lettuce and peppers and strawberries and raspberries and things just for snacking purposes to try to get into better habits where, again, we're home more often than not currently with COVID-19 affecting us globally. And what's happening is our fridge is getting so full and things are being shoved to the back and things are being wasted and going bad. So I had actually put up a picture, and I'll share it with you guys right now. And Hisense Canada actually saw that and decided to jump in and help. So that is where we're going to get into the product today and into the overall message of why I think you guys should consider a second fridge or a second method of cold storage for your family home. So behind me here, we have the Hisense RB15. This is what is considered more a sort of condo fridge. It is full size, but it's not quite as big as something you would expect with French doors or terribly tall. But this is a fantastic example of something that I think that you guys should consider. This is what Hisense sent over to solve some of my solutions. So we're going to jump in, we're going to do a little bit of a tour and see exactly what you would get if you guys were to consider the RB15 for your home. Now, the one thing I like, and by the way, this is in my bedroom. I know it's a super weird place to put a fridge, but one caveat with this guy here, I've had it running staying cold for about 2 or 3 days. It's not full yet because I wanted to produce this video where you guys could see the actual full inner dimensions and get a nice tour. But this fridge is whisper quiet. I honestly do not hear it at all in this bedroom when I'm trying to sleep, and I am a very light sleeper. So let's take a look again at the RB15. One thing right off the bat that you'll notice is there's actually no door handles on this unit. They're actually side mounted right here. So it's really nice, really flush on the front, and it makes for a great aesthetic appearance. If we open the fridge in here, you're gonna take a look at all of the glass shelves. Now, these shelves very easily just lift from the back and pull out. And if I can grab one of these out for you guys here, they're nice and clear. You can see right through it, but very easy to clean, very easy to put in and position in different areas. We'll put this guy right on the top where it belongs. You have your top mounted controls here. Now these controls will be both for the freezer as well as for the fridge. So you can go anywhere between 2 and 8 degrees on the temperature for the top level, which is the fridge for cold storage. And then you can go anywhere from -15 to -24 for your freezer. Your shelves, talking about that before, you have 3 shelves that will go in varying heights for your needs, and then you do have a giant crisper. And you'll see that crisper, I guess, in more detail as we start panning down and going down towards the bottom mount freezer as well. On the doors, you do have all of your storage on the inside as well. And again, maybe grabbing one of these little ones, These do snap right out. You have the ability to mount these in a variety of different areas. And the seal on the door, it's nice. I'll move out of the way. And that just swings shut. And there is the front of the fridge. So we're gonna pan down a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit lower, and we're gonna talk now about the bottom mounted freezer. So getting a little bit lower, we're going to see the bottom mounted freezer. And this is a unique design choice that I really, really like on the RB15. Most bottom mounted chest freezers end up pulling straight out, and that's actually what I have on my GE in the kitchen. And the issue I have with that most of the time is you're stacking your cold storage on top of each other, meaning you're going to have to dig it out and get the stuff at the very, very bottom, almost like a treasure chest. With this bottom mounted fridge, or bottom mounted freezer, you can actually swing this open just like you would with the top fridge door. So it makes it very easy to pull out these little organized chests and get right into whatever you need. So to do a little tour of what you get in the bottom mounted freezer, starting at the top, you have just a little multi-box. This is probably where we're gonna put things like, you know, popsicles or ice cream sandwiches for the kids or anything like that. You do have your little ice drawer. This ice drawer, there's no water feeder or automatic ice maker in this current unit, but you can fill these little trays, you can twist this knob here, and that will empty those trays into your receptacle right here. So you can get to that ice very quickly. That will come out if you don't need it as well. This little drawer here, this has ample storage for anything you need, and it does have side mounted handles as well, so you can take this out and actually carry it around if you do want to take it, put it on a countertop, pack your stuff into it, and then bring it back in. This drawer specifically is your frost-free drawer as well, so things like chicken, fish, hamburger, I mean, any tofu needs too for the vegans out there. We love you guys too. That'll all go inside here. And then you've got your bottom mounted drawer there as well. And this freezer is a lot bigger than what you're normally going to get on a lot of other condo style fridges. So the RB15 really thought about storage as a key advantage. And then we talked a bit before about the fruit and vegetable box here. You guys can see it in this angle a little bit better. So opening that up, that's of course for your fruit and veg, so it will stay nice and crisp and you don't have to keep it up kind of exposed to more of the air and different things like that. We're gonna stand up again. I need to stretch my legs, and then we're gonna have some closing thoughts, not just about this unit here, but again, about the importance of having extra storage. All right, so that's a lot better. I got to stretch my legs a little bit, and we're gonna give you guys my closing thoughts. So again, we don't necessarily have to look at this as the important part of the message. Yes, the Hisense RB15 is a fantastic fridge. It's something outside of the norm when we talk about the technology that's overlooked and reviewed and unboxed on this channel. But for me, this is going to make a huge difference. And again, when we look at the future perspective, yes, we're home more often. Yes, we're trying to eat healthier. Yes, we needed more storage right now with the current health concerns, but this is going to play an important role in our lives for years to come. You have things like holidays and birthdays and just general events. You have summer coming up when you're going to be able to get back to normal and have those social get-togethers and those barbecues and drinks on the patio and all of that fun stuff that we're so used to doing in our everyday lives, that this storage is going to allow me to prep a lot better for those events. I'm going to also be able to take the kids' snacks that they have access to in the middle of the night when they get up and go into the typical kitchen fridge and steal those popsicles and those ice cream sandwiches. That stuff can now come down here. This is going to be where the obscure storage, the things that we don't need too often, the freezer, we're going to be able to put our overflow meat and things that are going to be stored for a longer term than what is upstairs in the freezer, like your French fries and different little things like that that are quick and easy occasional snacks. Something like this, and again, not specifically the Hisense RB15, but any extra piece of storage is key for an everyday life. And this is something that I'm really looking forward to getting into a routine and itemizing things and just having more room and having the ability to store more and wasting less and being more efficient with what we're doing and how we're feeding our family and just how we're living our general lives. So I want to give a quick shout out to Hisense Canada. This was all, again, in response to a tweet. Between not having storage with the current health concerns, going through the reno, just there's a lot going on and things have been a little rocky, and something like this, the kindness of a company allowing themselves to go above and beyond and help me out in any way they can. Not only will this help physically with storage, but even mentally to know that somebody has gone to the lengths to show kindness and caring to help myself and my family. That honestly means so much to me. So thank you, Hisense Canada. I hope I was able to showcase the RB15 a little bit for you in this video. This was not an ask by them, but this is impacting me so much that I think this particular unit, if you guys are looking and you are in a similar scenario as myself and my family, or maybe if you're getting your first home or you're getting your cottage geared up and you need a slightly smaller footprint for a fridge that still has ample room on the inside, a super unique design, and a very affordable budget, the RB15 is going to be for you. So do me a favor and do yourselves a favor. Check it out. Links for this unit will be in the video description below. And I'd like to thank you guys as well for taking the time to watch this video. It's, like I said before, a little bit different than the content you guys normally consume on this channel. It's not a laptop, it's not a TV, it's not home automation, but the key word there is home. And this will impact your home in a very positive way. So until the next video, guys, my name is Crazy Dog. You guys have all been so awesome. I hope you're staying home. I hope you're staying safe. And if you're watching this outside of the current health concerns, I hope that you guys have a great summer or a great fall or just overall a very great day. Take care.